Namaskar, hello and welcome to this special interview of a senior official from the Bureau of Energy Efficiency who comes with close to 1.5 decade of experience in the field of energy, and he is in a very crucial role now as a Secretary, Bureau of Energy Efficiency, Ministry of Power, Government of India. Let us hear from him the kind of initiatives and innovations that are being taken up by BEE and how it is ensuring that it gets that ground results across the country. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Milind Deore, who is the Secretary for Bureau of Energy Efficiency, Government of India. Namaskar, sir. Thanks for joining us. Sir, first we would like to know about your educational background and your professional background, and now you are in this very crucial position. What has been your journey?
Thank you for giving me an opportunity here to speak. I'm a basically engineer, graduate engineer, and also done a postgraduate in energy management, and then also the MBA in finance, and have a more than 15-20 years of experience in the energy field. And I worked the state government and also the private sector, even in the MNCs, and now into the central government since last 12 years. Earlier, I was with BE as a director. Now, I've been given opportunity to work as a secretary and given a responsibility to implement the energy efficiency policies and the programs in India. It was my professionally hobby to work in the energy and climate field, and I'm working in the sector since last 20 years, and I'm just observing that the sector is being now performing tremendously towards the energy transition.
Amazing, sir. Sir, I see that BEE plays a very important role towards government of India's or India's vision towards energy efficiency and energy conservation. Can you throw some light on the kind of work and the kind of initiatives that's been taken up by Bureau of Energy Efficiency under your leadership?
Bureau of Energy Efficiency is a statutory body which is formed under the provisions of the Energy Conservation Act in the year 2003. And the main, some of the key initiatives since last 20 years, I can just tell you, particularly sector wise. Industry is the largest consumer of the energy in country, and for industries we have a program called Perform, Achieve and Trade Scheme, which is the first of its kind program in the world, where the energy specific energy consumption targets are given to the large energy intensive industries, and there have been market based mechanism has been set up through which the industries who are doing good in performing energy efficiency, they are get energy efficiency certificates, and this certificate can be traded onto the platform with the people, with the industries who are not able to achieve the target. So this program is very successful. As on date, more than 1,300 industrial units are being covered under this program, and 13 sectors are covered. And this program is widely appreciated at national and international forums. So this is one of the very successful program, I can say, for the industries. Now coming to the second initiatives for the domestic sector, we have launched a program called Star Labeling of the Appliances in the year 2006-7 itself. It was started with 1 and 2 appliances. Now we have reached to 35 appliances are being covered under this scheme. Out of this 35, 19 are mandatory regime, and remaining are in the voluntary regime. So this program is also very significantly popularized into the every house. Now every house is having a 5-star, 4-star rated appliances at their house, and normal citizen or the can understand that what is a 5-star, what is a 4-star. So under this program alone, only in last financial year, we have saved more than 70 billion unit of electricity in this sector alone, in this program alone. And every year we are adding new appliances. Every year we are stretching the targets, and also reviewing the labels. And we are popularizing this program in a such a way that now around 55 crore star label appliances are manufactured every year, and more than 22,000 models are being registered under this program, and more than 3,000 brands are also being registered. So recent appliance we have added that solar photovoltaic panels are also being labeled as in star labels. So this is another initiative we have taken for the energy efficiency into the domestic as well as the industrial sector. Third is we have launched energy conservation building codes, particularly for the commercial buildings, because the buildings is the one of the sector which is consuming high amount of energy after the domestic sector or agriculture sector. And in future it is predicted that the cooling load of the buildings will going to be increased significantly by 2030, and the projections in India that the buildings are going to be increased significantly. So there is an urgent need to have an energy conservation building codes or energy conservation sustainable building codes. So we are running this building code program, and I am very proud to say that Telangana is also actively participating in this program, and more than 600 buildings are being energy conservation building code certified buildings are there in Telangana, and we are implementing this program in all these states. Another program you can say that the Ujala scheme, which is being launched by ESL, but it is supported by BE, where the LED lamps are being distributed or given to the every household. The lower cost, the demand has been aggregated, and the price has been discovered. Now the LED market has been also significantly transformed. Now every household they have LEDs. Around 400 crore LED lamps are being sold under this program, and more than 150 crore LED lamps are also being sold by the private sector. So now LEDs are now common, and the cost of the LED is also very significantly low now, which reduced from 450 to now 70 rupees, which is affordable to everybody. So similar programs are also planned by BE in other sectors. We are also working in MSMEs, because MSMEs are also one of the sector which need a lot of handholding in bringing the energy efficiency. And India have more than 63 million MSMEs are there, and many of them have very absolute technologies, absolute processes, and even the not skilled labor. So we need to have a lot of innovative technologies, energy efficient technologies, so that their competitiveness can be bring it. So we are working with MSMEs. As on date, we reach more than 125 MSME clusters, and around 15,000 units are get benefited from the BE's program for MSMEs. So similar activities we have taken in agriculture sector for replacement of the energy efficient, so replacement of the old and inefficient pump by the energy efficient pump. We have also taken activities in the urban local bodies for replacing the street lighting, water pumps, which are very inefficient and the old in technologies. So many activities has been every sector wherever the energy is being used. Bureau is working. We are also notified the norms for the vehicles, passenger vehicles as well as the buses and the trucks. These are the fuel efficiency norms. Means this will also help in reducing the consumption of oil, petrol, and diesel into the transport sector. Bureau is also promoting huge amount of activities into the EV. Particularly, Bureau of Energy Efficiency is the nodal agency for the EV infrastructure, creation of EV infrastructure, setting standards, making guidelines, and we have launched a Go Electrical campaign so that people can use the EV electricals as well as the e-cooking systems and things. So Bureau has taken a many initiatives, and now Bureau has been changed the role from energy efficiency to the energy transition. Recently, the government of India has amended the Energy Conservation Act, and with the amendment of this act, the role of BEs has been Bureau of Energy Efficiency has been changed from energy efficiency to the energy transition.
Amazing, sir, the kind of transition that has happened. And there is a kind of trend that is also being seen in the market. As you mentioned, people are only preferring the energy efficient LED bulbs rather than the traditional lamps. Yeah. Can you throw some light? Any other trends that are happening in regards to the sensitization that has been taken up by Bureau of Energy Efficiency and other?
For the common public, we are running a program called Bachat Ke Sitare. This very popular program, we are running it on the radios and the FM channels, where we are sensitizing the people about what is energy efficient appliances and how it is going to be benefited to you. And we are also doing large amount of awareness activities through state designated agencies who are being mandated for energy efficiency activities into the respective states. We are providing some financial support, technical support to these state agencies, and they are making lot of awareness activities for general public and all sectors also. Energy awareness is very important pillar for bringing the energy efficiency, and we are doing it through these state agencies.
Great, sir. Sir, there is one thing that Bureau Energy Efficiency and getting along with various stakeholders, including state, union territories, and various agencies, you must be certainly facing some challenges. How are you tackling it, and what are they?
There are some challenges with respect to the stakeholders as well as to the availability of the finance for the energy efficiency projects. So still the banks are not very interested and willing to provide finance for the energy efficiency project. So we are doing a lot of sensitizing activities for the banks so that they can come up with the lending portfolio, particularly for energy efficiency activities. And this is one of the challenges. We learn that availability of the finance, particularly the loans from the banks for energy efficiency program. Another challenge we learn that the state level uh, agencies which are there, they are right now, they have this, the energy conservation is given an additional responsibility. If they could be a standalone and dedicated agency, they could work largely, particularly focused on energy efficiency. So that is one more barrier we are learning. And also one barrier is that the availability of the professional people in the field. So we bureau is trying to come up with the many solutions so that these barriers can be addressed in coming future. Yeah.
Sir, I have also come to know about certain you're facilitating and proposing certain business model also to the state SDAs and discoms, and ensuring that besides they save on through energy efficiency, you're also communicating that there would be certain business models out of which they would benefit. Can you throw light on that?
As you're talking about the discoms and the SDAs, discoms are the very important, I think you can say, stakeholder for promoting the energy efficiency into the consumers, because discom have a direct connect with the consumers. And if you want to implement demand side management initiatives into the consumers, to the consumers, then discom's role is very important. And in the present practices, we need to be develop some good business model where discom does not require to make investment in such a projects. There are energy service companies are there who can invest money into the DSM programs, and they can get benefit to the consumer as well as the discom for reducing their peak demand. So there are various business models we have developed, and we are trying to implement these business models into the with the help of discoms for demand side management initiative.
Amazing, sir. Any message that you would like to give to our viewers and general citizens and the officials across the country?
I just want to give a message that energy efficiency is a very important pillar of our energy security. And energy efficiency is the win-win situation for every stakeholder. Giving example, by doing energy efficiency, you save the climate. Okay, first of all, you also save your money by reducing your energy consumption. And you are also playing important role as a responsible citizen. You may all aware that our honorable PM has launched a life mission, particularly focusing on conserving our natural resources. He have a given message that instead of mindless and destructive consumption, you should be mindful and deliberate utilization of resources. And particularly, he has given a message to energy. People should use the energy in a wise manner, and it can be used for the future generation also, because the resources are limited. Our natural resources are limited, they are not long for sufficient for long period. So we should utilize our natural resources in efficient manner and protect our environment and play a responsible citizen role for the society. That I
Thank you very much, sir. So that was the message from Sri Milind Deore, Secretary BEE, Government of India, that be mindful about your energy consumption while being conscious about expenditure as well. Till the time we get back to you with yet another special guest for this IndiGlobal Talks. This is Sudhir Gautam, Editor in Chief with IndiGlobal Media Network, signing off. Thank you.